Most people think mountain towns in America are just fancy ski resorts for the rich, or quiet places where retirees go to escape city life. But let me tell you, they're completely wrong. Today, I'm going to show you 10 mountain towns that will completely change how you think about mountain living. These places are real, affordable, and overflowing with character. Over the last 3 years, I've traveled through more than 50 mountain towns across the U.S. What I found shattered every idea I had about mountain life and real estate. These aren't your typical tourist traps full of overpriced chalets and souvenir shops. These are real communities where people live year-round, know their neighbors, and walk out their front door into nature that looks straight out of a movie. Most people, when they picture mountain life, instantly think of Aspen, Jackson Hole, or Park City, the kind of towns where a studio apartment costs more than a mansion in the suburbs. That's the image we've been sold. Mountain living equals expensive, exclusive, and out of reach. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The big-name resorts get all the attention and all the money. Meanwhile, dozens of equally stunning mountain towns quietly exist under the radar. Affordable, welcoming, and breathtakingly beautiful. So today, we're counting down 10 hidden mountain towns that still have it all. Scenery, small town charm, and a cost of living that won't crush your dreams. Number 10. Salida, Colorado. At 7,000 feet in the heart of the Rockies, Salida feels like a secret hiding in plain sight. Sure, it's getting more popular, but it's still miles away from the high-priced chaos of Breckenridge or Telluride. The Arkansas River runs right through town, giving locals world-class whitewater rafting and kayaking in their own backyard. Mountains over 14,000 feet surround the valley, offering endless hiking and biking trails. And yes, you can still find actual homes under $400,000. For Colorado, that's a miracle. Salida's got about 6,000 residents, enough to support great restaurants, breweries, and an art scene that punches way above its weight. With 300 days of sunshine a year and mild winters, it's one of the most livable towns in the Rockies. If you're thinking about Salida, don't wait too long, word's getting out. Number 9, Brevard, North Carolina. Welcome to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Brevard is where you go when you want lush forests, cool summers, and waterfalls. Lots of them. Over 250 waterfalls are within a short drive. It's a town of about 8,000 people, small but vibrant, sitting at the edge of Pisgah National Forest. Real estate here is shockingly reasonable. Older homes in the low 200s, move-in-ready houses in the $300,000 to $500,000 range. There's a strong music scene, a warm community, and some of the best mountain biking in the Southeast. If you want mountain living without brutal winters, Brevard might just steal your heart. Number 8, Red Lodge, Montana. Tucked at the base of the Beartooth Mountains, Red Lodge is the kind of town people whisper about because they don't want it to change. The Beartooth Highway, which begins here, is often called the most scenic drive in America. You're just 2 hours from Yellowstone National Park, and the local ski hill stays blissfully uncrowded. The downtown looks like an old Western movie set, only it's real and people actually live here. With homes ranging from $300,000 to $600,000, Red Lodge still feels authentic and community-driven. When winter hits, neighbors help each other shovel snow. That kind of small-town warmth is priceless. Number 7, Red River, New Mexico. Most people don't realize how mountainous New Mexico really is, and Red River will make you rethink everything. Sitting at 8,700 feet in the Sangre de Cristo Range, this tiny town of 500 people feels straight out of an old Western, but it's alive and thriving. You can literally walk to the ski lifts from your front door. In summer, it's all about hiking, fishing, and off-roading. Homes here are still incredibly affordable. Cabins under $200,000, full-sized houses for $300,000 to $500,000. It's sunny, peaceful, and full of character. One of the Southwest's best-kept secrets. Number 6, Sandpoint, Idaho. If you love both lakes and mountains, Sandpoint might be heaven. It sits on the shores of Lake Pend Oreille, one of America's largest lakes, surrounded by the Selkirk and Cabinet Mountains. You get skiing at Schweitzer Mountain, endless hiking and biking trails, and water activities all summer long. Downtown Sandpoint has a relaxed, artsy vibe. Think local galleries, breweries, and cozy cafes. Homes still hover around the $300,000 to $500,000 range, with lakefront properties offering incredible value compared to Colorado or Utah. Yes, winters can be long and gray, but if you can handle that, the lifestyle payoff is huge. Number 5. Lander, Wyoming. Few people know about nailed Lander, but those who do tend to fall in love. Sitting at the foot of the Wind River Range, it's a paradise for climbers, hikers, and anyone who loves wide-open wilderness. The National Outdoor Leadership School is based here, which tells you everything about the town's adventurous spirit. Lander's about 7,500 people strong, rugged, real, and refreshingly non-touristy. Homes between $200,000 and $400,000 make it one of the most affordable, true mountain towns in the West. Summers are perfect, winters are rough, but the community and access to nature are unbeatable. Number 4. Ouray, Colorado. Nicknamed the Switzerland of America, Ouray might just be the most stunning mountain town in the country. Surrounded by 13,000-foot peaks in a box canyon, it looks like a movie set. There are natural hot springs right in town and some of the best off-roading and ice climbing anywhere. It's tiny, fewer than 1,000 residents, and homes range from $300,000 to well over $1 million. But what you get in return is pure magic. Every view looks like a painting. Number 3. Durango, Colorado. Bigger than most towns on this list, Durango has about 20,000 residents but still feels local and tight-knit. The Animas River runs right through downtown, and nearby you've got mountains, desert mesas, and the ancient cliff dwellings of Mesa Verde National Park. Outdoor life here never stops. Biking, rafting, skiing, hiking, all year long. Homes start around $400,000, and the town offers great schools, restaurants, and culture. Durango strikes that rare balance between rugged mountain life and modern convenience. Number 2. Whitefish, Montana. Whitefish is small-town charm meets jaw-dropping scenery. Just outside Glacier National Park, it's surrounded by lakes, forests, and peaks that make you feel like you're living inside a postcard. There's world-class skiing at Whitefish Mountain Resort, and summers are packed with hiking, boating, and festivals. Prices have risen, but homes around $500,000 still exist, far less than in comparable resort towns. It's one of the most visually stunning places in the U.S., hands down. Number 1, Crested Butte, Colorado, and finally, Crested Butte. At 9,000 feet, surrounded by meadows that explode with wildflowers every summer, Crested Butte feels like a dream brought to life. It's known as the wildflower capital of Colorado, with fewer than 2,000 residents and 0 chain stores. In winter, the skiing is legendary. In summer, the hiking and biking are unbeatable. Yes, homes start around $500,000, but what you're really buying is a lifestyle. Clean air, tight community, and adventure everywhere you look. Crested Butte isn't just a town, it's a way of life. These 10 towns prove that mountain living in America isn't just for millionaires. From North Carolina to Montana, from Colorado to New Mexico, real mountain life still exists. Affordable, welcoming, and wild. If you've ever dreamed of trading city noise for mountain silence, now might be your time. Visit these places. Talk to locals. Picture yourself waking up to mountain air instead of traffic. Because here's the truth. Life in the mountains changes you. The air feels cleaner, time moves slower, and happiness starts to feel a lot closer to home.